Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be all the Christmas feels. Today we're kicking it off on a Sunday. I'm having a lot of like Sunday energy right now. Wearing a cute outfit but not doing makeup. I'm trying to like not wear a lot of makeup on Sunday. Look Violet! Wait, the dog's sitting in front.
With the bandana.
What?
Wow. I'm gonna turn him around. Yeah.
I love the sound of them talking.
Can she see?
Yeah. She's like this.
I guess. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Where's Santa? Oh, there's two Santas. Okay, so we just did the horse and buggy ride, and now we're going to get a Christmas tree. It's a Christmas day. Wait,
Give it a chop.
but we're not gonna chop it.
No, we are gonna chop it. When they give me the chainsaw, Jared, do you know what you're doing? Because then everyone assumes I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you?
And then, have I done it before? No, but it's easy. You put, you know, I saw a saw. I know how the chainsaw works. Just keep the first aid kit handy. That's all.
In a recent video, I shared that I started romanticizing my life and my morning routine. And a couple ways I started doing that was I do something that brings me peace, which is morning coffee. I do something that brings me joy, which is my daughter. And she loves to mess around in the morning and show me she could stand on things, but she's such a cutie. And then I do something for my health, which is my chlorophyll water and my probiotic. Romanticizing your life can be so simple. It doesn't have to be these crazy, long, unrealistic routines. I then do something for my organization, which is making my bed. Even if I have a ton of laundry to do and I have so much to fold, at least my bed was made and it's something simple that I can do every single day. And then I do something for beauty, which is my skincare and my SPF. I never leave the house without it, and I just take my time. It only takes like, 3 minutes to do. And then last but not least, I do something for my goals, law of attraction, and it's the new way I journal in order to achieve my goals. You'll hear about it at the end of the video. So I just want to take the time to appreciate how small those things are that you saw me do. Waking up early, doing something that makes me smile, having my chlorophyll water, probiotics, and writing down my ideal day and journaling and all of that. And then the last step is going to my workout, which you guys are going to see in a little bit. Taking a second to do the smallest things consistently. If you take anything from this video, I want you to take that. And we are going to talk about manifesting and law of attraction towards the end of the videos. I'm sure you will take some good tips from that part of the video as well. But the reason why I'm saying taking small tips is because like the small morning rituals is I will see people's rituals on TikTok or Reels or YouTube or Instagram, and you see these morning routines and they just seem so like long, and a lot of them are beautiful, but when you have a baby or a toddler or kids, sometimes it just doesn't seem attainable and then you can get discouraged. But I do think that everybody deserves to have a morning routine that they love. So that's why I wanted to put together like just the smallest things you could do that you're going to get the most benefit from. I like to switch up my morning routines based on weather or where I am. One thing that I have not switched up and I have seen such results, I'm always getting comments that like my stomach is looking flatter. I know that that's like not everything, there's like more important things, but as somebody that was trying to lose a lot of weight after pregnancy and postpartum and all of that, just not having that like bloated belly, so painful and uncomfortable. I can always tell in photos or just even when I put on my pants, like if I'm bloated. And for months I have not been bloated, and it's because I've been consistent with it. And that's really the key, is like if you're consistent with a probiotic, you are going to see the results. If you're not as consistent, then you might not see the results. But I want to show you guys my stomach. I feel like it's so much easier to stay healthy and motivated and work out when you start seeing results. So it's been a combination of things: drinking more water, doing my weightlifting training, which you're gonna see in a little bit, and taking Seed probiotics. If you are a subscriber, you know I talk about Seed all the time. It's one of my favorite products. The best part to my morning routine, because you take it on an empty stomach, as you guys saw. Check it off your list first thing in the morning. It's not something that you have to really think about, or you're like, oh, I need to eat first, and then by the time you eat, you forget to take it. This is something that you take on an empty stomach and let it be part of your beautiful, like, healthy, easy, simple morning routine. So Seed is actually a probiotic and a prebiotic. One of the biggest things that I feel like everyone's talking about is all of the science that they put behind their product. There's so much science, research that goes behind the product. And for me, one of the things that I have benefited from is the ease of bloating. When I'm taking a probiotic, I notice that my skin looks better, it looks healthier, it looks glowing. I love the packaging as well. I love that you get a glass jar and a glass travel container, and then you get refills, and then you just refill them as you go. Good for the environment. You're not just gonna get tons and tons of packages. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will randomly just post people that will send it to me that don't mind if I post, but they'll say like, oh my God, Sam, I'm so glad you turned me on to Seed. I've seen this improvement or that improvement, and I'll repost it. And that makes me feel good that I can introduce a product that actually works and is helpful for you guys. The last thing I want to mention is their capsules. Like I said before, there's so much research that went into the product, but their capsules can actually fight through your stomach acid and get to your gut. So if you're somebody that suffers from gut health and bloating, and maybe you have skin issues going on, acne, and all of that can be from your gut, brain fog, whatever the case may be, feeling low energy. If you feel like you should take a probiotic, this is the one you should take. So if you guys want to check out Seed, I will leave a link in my description box.
And use code SAMO20 for 20% off.
Hey guys, good morning. I never updated you about the Christmas tree. So we left off and we were going to cut down a tree. We went to the farm, had my vlog camera out, and they told us this year it was too late, that we should have did it Thanksgiving weekend. And we tried to get a tree before we went to Laguna.
They were like, no one sells trees until Thanksgiving. And we were like, what?
So the only trees at the farms, we went to 3 different farms. The only trees that were left were like short, fat ones.
Looking ones, yeah.
Or like really skinny, and like some were like brown already. I grew up with real trees. I know it's like the biggest Christmas debate, but
I was a fake tree.
Yeah, I was a real tree. Now my mom does a fake tree, but growing up,
they're terrific, by the way.
Growing up, we always did real trees.
I love the idea of a real tree.
Like what?
Like, you know, it smells good, it's so great, but when we went to get it, A, it was sticky. B, you have to water it, so there's maintenance.
And we're never home.
C, our dogs are probably gonna pee on it like crazy.
We went to Target, we got a fake tree.
Yep.
And that's just what we're doing this year. And maybe next year we'll have better luck, but this year we're doing a fake tree. I've also been journaling every morning, and it's actually a manifestation law of attraction journal, so I'm gonna share that later in the video so that you guys can do it too. And it's just a way to be practicing the law of attraction, and hopefully, I mean, I'll be, we'll see if it works, but hopefully make things happen a little faster. Make your, what you're trying to visualize, what you're trying to manifest, happen a little faster. So
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I mean, I only did it for 3 days now. I started when we were in Laguna. We might be getting a call later today with good news. If we get the good news,
We'll share it.
then I'll also know that this worked pretty fast.
Yeah.
So that's that. And now me and Jared are going to breakfast. Not that we have time to go to breakfast together, but we have not had alone time in over 2 weeks. So
This is gonna be lit.
good news, we got it. So I said that there was like a law of attraction thing that I started doing, and it worked. So we still didn't find our forever home, but
We've got a couple of prospects.
we have some prospects. But the first order of business is we had to get back to Florida
We finally got an offer accepted on a rental,
on a rental. And
which has been a nightmare.
oh my God, Florida is having the biggest glow up right now. And we really wanted a vacation rental. So I think that we didn't just want any kind of rental. We just wanted a beach rental.
Yeah.
So that it could be like vacation
Which has been
vibes.
super competitive because everyone wants a beach rental in January.
Yeah, everybody does. But this way, so we've been trying to get a vacation rental since like September. We flew out there to get one so that we could at least secure a spot. And that way we can look for a house in Florida a lot easier. Because what we've been doing is our real estate agent would go to houses, FaceTime us,
show us the street,
show us the neighborhood. Then my uncle would drive by and give it like the second approval. But no one can really look like parents
us.
can look.
Yeah.
Like we want to look for Violet.
Yeah.
And then some of the houses are new builds, so there's nothing to look at except the street. So
Right.
we just want to get there, stop looking from New York. And so we were like, oh, we'll just get a vacation rental. And you guys know we had a condo vacation rental at one point. This one's a townhouse, so it'll be a little bigger.
Yeah.
But we didn't know how hard it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be simple. Like, all right, we'll just get a rental while we're looking for a house.
It wasn't easy last time, but it wasn't hard like this for sure. And now it's so, I mean, like so many people are going to Florida right now that it's really tough.
When we moved to Florida, there was not this competition.
If you have your eyes on Florida, start sooner than later, because it took us like 3 months to get our rental.
A rental, guys. A rental. Owner of the rental knows that we're looking for a house. So there's just like that transparency of,
Yeah.
you know, flexible timing. You know what I mean? Like if we find a house in 6 months, or if we find it in a year, or if we find a house in 8 months, like he knew going into it that we are looking for a house.
Yeah.
And that was the transparency I wanted with all of these rentals.
Which has not made it easier.
No.
Because what landlord wants to hear that?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so the workout set is from Fat Buddha. They messaged me on Instagram and asked if I wanted to try their workout sets, and they sent this to me. And it is so cute that now I want to go on their website and buy a few more. I love the top. You guys know I have a bigger chest, and everything like fits and holds really nicely. The pants fit really nicely. This is the outfit of the day. This cute like polo thing. It's cropped. It's from We Wore What. And then the jeans are Levi's. So I have everything written down in notes in my phone, and I want to take this time to talk about the law of attraction with you guys and manifesting, and sort of maybe a little bit of like law of assumption, which is just assuming it's happening, which is what I've been practicing a little bit more lately, which is essentially the same thing, right? But some people can get caught up on words. And I've seen TikToks about the law of assumption, assuming it's coming. I've shared this example before, but when you go out to eat, this is just a simple one. But a lot of us can attract simple things a lot easier because we don't have this like emotional attachment to it. It's sort of like, yeah, I want that, but I'm sure it'll happen, and then it happens. You'll notice now that I've said that you attract simple things into your life very easily. So anyway, picture this, you're out for dinner, you order a water and a salad. You're sitting there maybe with your date or your friends, and you don't think like, I wonder if it's coming. Like, I hope it's gonna happen. But there was that time that it didn't come. You don't do that, right? You just start having a conversation and you know your food is coming out. So that's basically like the law of assumption. And I've been telling my husband this lately, and he's been doing it as well. And we've just been getting things a lot faster, easier, and getting in the right alignment. So basically just assuming you're going to be getting it. So I've kind of been in a weird place because I've been looking for my forever home. A lot of you guys already know this. On Instagram, I shared this story and I shared it in previous videos. The last 2 recent videos are good resources for this, or actually the video before last one. We have bought homes before. We bought investment properties and rentals and stuff, but we haven't found our home, our like forever home. And so it's been discouraging, and I know there's so many people that are looking for a home right now, and the housing market is crazy. That has been something that has gotten me into a funk because of, you know, it's been taking 6 months and we just haven't really gotten a sign that we're close. Couldn't decide if it was Florida or California. And I think that's the first tip that I want to give you guys. This is the first thing that I think went wrong for us with manifesting our forever home, and why it's taken so long is because I didn't take my own advice. I always tell you guys, for the law of attraction or the law of assumption to work, you have to be like crazy specific, and I wasn't. I couldn't decide if I wanted an older home to renovate because I love charm. But then I was also kind of looking at new builds and how nice that would be to get new construction and just move right in. So it wasn't specific about the type of home. Then the area, wasn't specific about that. We were either going to be buying in Orange County, California. Another thing, not specific. After visiting California, for me and the place that I'm in right now, which is motherhood and family and all of that, it's Florida for me. That was the first thing that I personally had to get specific on. And now I'm so excited to restart my manifestation journey of finding our forever home now that I'm crazy specific. That would be my first advice to you guys. That if there's something you're trying to manifest, there's something you're trying to bring into your life, you're trying to welcome it, you're like, why haven't I seen it yet? Ask yourself, were you making the same mistakes that I was? Were you trying to manifest something but you had a lot of different options? Too many options is not always good, and especially with law of attraction, law of assumption, it can give you too many ideas and hard to stay focused. It's like you go out for dinner and you're like, I'll either take the salad, the nachos, or the baked chicken. And they're like, okay. That's why this vacation rental is such a big deal, because we can actually go there and drive by homes that are for sale. It's a step in the right direction, and it's a step that this is all working out for me and all in alignment with me, and a sign from the universe. Look for your signs daily. Okay, so the thing that I started doing differently, I read this and it just sounded so good, and I was like, why have I not done this before? And with law of attraction, law of assumption, what you want to do is grab your notebook and a pen. It's scientifically proven that when you write something down, it's almost like embedding in your brain. It's even more powerful than typing it or emailing it. It's something about putting pen to paper in your mind and just writing it out. It's scientifically proven to teach your mind that if it can happen up here, if it can happen in paper, you can physically do it or attract it. Think of it like you are just writing your wish list to the universe. You're writing your Christmas list. What a perfect video to put around the holidays. Instead of writing down like, I want this, I want that, or I want to attract this, I want to attract that, this book was saying, and I'll leave all my law of attraction books and resources in my description box, but this book was saying you should write down your ideal day. When I read that, I thought, wow, this is so much more powerful because you're writing it already in present tense. I'm waking up in my dream home. I have a loving family in my forever home. This is my dream home. I've wanted this for so long. It feels so good to wake up in this home, and I put on my workout clothes, and this is the body that I've always wanted and I worked really hard to get, and I'm so grateful that I was able to stick with my workout routine and eating healthy. And you see where I'm going with this. You can also say my ideal day. I wake up, I check my bank account, I see that I've saved all of this money. I'm so glad that I've saved this money. And whatever your personal goal is, write it down in your ideal day. Look at it every single day, and you can even write it out every single day. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I'm filming this Tuesday. So 4 days later, I attracted it. Waking up to the sound of the ocean, sitting on the deck while Violet plays and I sip coffee, going on an ocean walk, making us breakfast and smoothies, doing yoga on the beach. There's a beach class that I like to take, yoga on the beach. It's really fun. Doing an afternoon walk by the beach, sitting by the pool, filming a video, editing by the beach. It's a lot of beach. When you write it out like this, you'll see that you're writing it in a way that it's already happened and you assumed that it already happened. The next thing is actually a quote from Manifest Now, which is one of my favorite law of attraction books. It's called Manifest Now. I don't have the written copy, but listening to this book, I just love the author's voice and I love how she explains things. But something she says, I've listened to this book twice. She says, look around you. You once visioned these things. It all starts in the mind. That is so true. Like even the clothes you're wearing, even the home you're in, the relationship you're in, look around you and see the things that you wanted or that you envisioned happening or you wanted to manifest, or maybe they were even on your dream board and your vision board. Maybe it's the healthy lifestyle that you have now. Maybe it's the bank account you have now. Maybe it's the partner, the relationship you're in now, the friendships you have now, the person you've become. Maybe you've completely had a glow up and you're a positive person now. I think it's so important to take note of all of the things you've attracted in the past and know that if you could do that once, all of those things were once up here. They were once in your mind and now they're here. And so that's basically what the book is saying, that everything around you you've once attracted and hoped you would have, and now you do. So if you could do that then, you could do that now. 100% you could do it now. I will also be leaving my seed and my discount and all of that. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Have an awesome day and I'll see you guys soon.